MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the second game of the National League Championship Series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Well, in a 7-game series, winning Game 1 on the road is great, but it doesn't mean all that much if you can't back it up and win Game 2. A win here really puts them in a commanding position, but if they split these first 2 games, it basically becomes a best of a 5-game series starting all over again from scratch.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Arizona Diamondbacks.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. He's such a great talent, the kind of talent that can dominate a game, a perennial all-star, and win some awards. He's one of the best in the game today, and he's always fun to watch.
Robbie Ray is on the mound for Game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Robbie Ray is quietly developing into one of the top left-handed pitchers in the game of baseball. Unfortunately, he gets lost in his shadow because of guys like Clayton Kershaw and Rich Hill. Big arm from Robbie Ray. Not a real big guy, but 95 to 97, good hard slider. His changeup has gotten better, and you'll know if he's on early because you'll see lots of swings and misses. This guy can rack up the strikeouts.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at Adeiny Echeverria. His calling card is 100% his glove. He's high up there in range, the ability to go in the hole and make the long throw across the diamond. Look for him to have a big impact on defense today.
Center fielder number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
First offering on its way. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. Temperature here at the park tonight, a comfy 72 degrees at first pitch. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Count 1 and 2.
The 1-2. Hard hit to first. Fielded by Goldschmidt. And he'll take this to the bag himself. And there's your first out of the ball game.
Batting second here tonight, the left fielder number 22, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. Lifetime numbers against Robbie Ray. Just a 2 for 14 line, so advantage pitcher here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed.
I like that he used a curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Here's Ryan Braun now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Hard hit ball to second. Escobar moving to his right. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. And now the Diamondbacks will get their first turn at it. No score. And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat, clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Chase Anderson will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Chase Anderson, man, a pretty good pitcher. Really good control. He has a 3-pitch mix of fastball, curveball, and the straight changeup. His changeup has gotten better. As a matter of fact, if he has that straight changeup, it makes his 92 to 93 mile-an-hour fastball look that much better. If he's on, you'll know early. He'll be getting a lot of quick outs.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And, guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Right fielder, John Hay.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just a bit high. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Kane on the move. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Coming to the plate now, David Peralta. His lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson. He's gone 2 for 8. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. Jay gets his lead at first, nobody out. One and two now. Anderson, a 6'1" right-hander. He was a 9th-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Ball 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. On deck, the powerful right-handed bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Runners on first with 1 down. In there, 1 and 2 now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. And with 2 away, let's check in with our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And you can see our series at 1-0 as things are starting to heat up here as we get later into October. Stepping up to the plate, Jake Lamb. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. A runner on first with 2 away. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. Still no score. Digging in, Jesus Aguilar. Lifetime numbers against Robbie Ray. He's gone 2 for 6. He also has 1 home run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Ball one.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
And a front foot curveball here that misses down and in for ball two. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box now, Manny Pena, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. No score here as we play inning number 2. Curveball that time, not even close. Popped him up. And that's in there, base hit.
Batting sixth, third baseman.
In now, Travis Shaw. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and one strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And that one stayed up a little high.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set. Here's the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Souza on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Eduardo Escobar standing in as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High and deep to left center field. Yelich going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting sixth, center fielder, Steven Souza.
Now at the plate, Steven Souza, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. There's a changeup over the outside corner. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7th, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. His lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson. He's 0 for 4. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Cold, strike 1 on the circle change. Good pitch. Here comes the 0-1. That's a ball and a strike.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Pitch on its way to Avila. Fastball, and it's strike 3 called. Oh, that looked inside, but instead it's the 3rd out of the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. We'll move to the 3rd with no score.
Leading off from Milwaukee, second baseman, Jonathan Dion.
Here comes the first pitch. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Fastball, strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Third inning, no score to this point. And that misses. 1-1. One and 2 to the Brewers pitcher. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now in the box, Adeiny Echeverria as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Adeiny Echeverria.
First offering on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Doesn't offer at the circle change there, and it goes full 3-2.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Hit high and deep to right center. On the move is Braun. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Robbie Ray.
So striding forward now, Robbie Ray. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Now the 1-1 pitch. His fastball taken high for a ball.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
1 out, nobody on. Changeup in for a strike. Here's another 2-2. Here's a high pop-up. Aguilar waits on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, John Jay.
Digging in to try it again, John Jay. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. 2 out, nobody on. One and one to the D-backs leadoff man.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
And that pitch is lined into left field, and he's got his second hit of the evening.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Now at the plate, David Peralta. First pitch on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Ball. 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Jay, the runner at first with 2 gone. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Popped him up. Shaw has room in foul territory, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Arizona. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball. Grounded to the right. And safe at first on a bang-bang play, as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher. There's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he's back easily. First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Now a snap throw to first, and he'll be back in standing up. high pop-up. Goldschmidt shading to his right. He's got it one away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jesus Aguilar. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
0-1, no strike.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And the runner back easily. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Drilled right back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
In now, Manny Pena, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And they're runners at the corners now. Hit back up the middle. The second for 1. On to Goldschmidt, a double play. Inning over. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping up now, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
No balls and a strike to count. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. A curveball that catches the inside corner. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. And there's out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Jake Lamb.
Up next for Arizona, Jake Lamb looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Outside, 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Ready with another 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Now the 3-2 pitch. That's down into left center for a base hit.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, second baseman
Eduardo Escobar standing in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Stepping in now, Steven Souza, as he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Comes set with the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third, as this should get him on the board. And he's safe.
This has pretty much been a pitcher's duel so far, so any way you can score a run, and a sac fly right there brings home the first run of the game here in the middle innings.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pitch on its way to Avila. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Set to deliver the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Check swing. Did he go around? No, says Kenny Jansen. It's ball 1. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A run on a couple of hits here for Arizona. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. D-backs lead it 1-0.
Leading off for the Brewers, third baseman,
Here's the first pitch to him. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Orlando Arcia. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Behind 0-2 now. High in the air into shallow left center. Peralta on the move. Oh, and he botches it. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Into the box, Jonathan Villar, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. Two balls and a strike. Shaw on third. Arcia is at second with nobody out. Two balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Jonathan Villar goes down for the first out in the 5th inning.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Now the manager brings his outfield in here with the pitcher at the plate. Doesn't want to get burned on any weak bloopers. Into the box now, Chase Anderson, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. We'll see if he can deliver here. Runners still at second and third with 1 away now. Fly ball out toward left center field. Souza is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And a relay home. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, as that'll square things at 1-1.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, runner in scoring position with two gone. First offering on its way. Missed with a slider. A fastball that finds the outside corner. 2-1. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. The 3-1 pitch finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Count still full, 3-2. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. Home half of the 5th coming up. All tied at 1-1. Digging in now, Adeiny Echeverria. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Adeiny Echeverria.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a breaking ball.
Counts 1-0.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
Here it is, the 3-0. Is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
The 3-1. And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
So striding in, Robbie Ray. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, John Jay.
In now is John Jay. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. Changeup in for a strike. Echeverria, a runner at second with 1 away. And he'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Yelich is under it. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, left fielder, David Peralta.
Ready for another shot now, David Peralta. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And that's in there for strike one. Swing and a drive to right by Peralta. This one's got some carry. Back goes Braun. And they take the lead. It's gone. David Peralta with a two-run shot. His first homer so far in the series. And it gives the Diamondbacks a 3-1 lead. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Favorable call in there for a strike. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. Pena finds it, and that ends the inning. But the Diamondbacks pick up a couple courtesy of this two-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's now 3-1 Arizona. In is Christian Yelich, and at this point of the game I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
The 1-0. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Here's Ryan Braun now. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. Popped him up. Avila is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Ready once again, Jesus Aguilar. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. And a fastball here that's taken for ball two.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you could bet he's not going to hold back.
Now here it comes. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. We're in the sixth inning here in a 3-1 ball game. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Another 2-2 offering. And he struck him out, his seventh of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. Score holds. It's 3-1. Matt Albert enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Number 37, Matt Albert.
Digging in and looking for more, Jake Lamb. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Jake Lamb.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a strike. The 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. After it is Yelich. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. The 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Standing in now, Eduardo Escobar, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. A 1 pitch on its way. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him.
When in doubt, take a step off the mound, grab the rosin bag, and take a deep breath. After a leadoff single, now you almost drilled the guy with the next pitch. You have to find a way to rely on your mechanics.
The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first down.
The center fielder, number 28, Steven Souza.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steven Souza earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Lamb stands at first with one out. A ball and two strikes. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
The catcher, number 5, Alex.
Standing in, Alex Avila. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. And the changeup is way low that time.
Got a ball, one strike.
Grounded back up the middle. Played on the backhand. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. One left for the Diamondbacks as the lead remains 3-1. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. It's on to the 7th now in Game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. So stepping in, Manny Pena. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. 0-2 to Travis Shaw.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
And a neck-high fastball that time. He's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
At the plate, Orlando Arcia. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here's the first pitch to him. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They still trail it here 3-1. Oliver Gray gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Oliver Gray.
Standing in, Adeiny Echeverria.
For the Diamondbacks, the shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Braun. Oh no, looked like he had it, but it goes right by him. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
You don't think fielding is important? Instead of a routine out, you got a guy standing at second base after a 2-base error. We'll see if the pitcher can pick him up.
Into the box now, Robbie Ray. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
First pitch of the at-bat. Looking to bunt here, but he can't connect, and that's the first strike.
He doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach right here. That sac bunt is definitely staying on.
The 0-1 pitch. And look out. Oh, that got him. And anytime you hit the pitcher, you're asking for trouble.
This pitch just misses a bit inside and catches him about mid-thigh. That's the meaty part of the leg, so as soon as the initial pain wears off, he should be just fine.
Stepping in now, John Jay. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Echeverria over at second. Ray on at first with nobody out. To 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Hit out towards second. He's got it. A bare hand for 1. On to first, and Jay is gone. It's a double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
David Peralta will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First delivery to him on the way. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone. If you could work a couple walks, it could be the start of a big inning.
Here's the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. Braun has a read on it, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Arizona, and it's still 3-1. Next for Milwaukee, Jonathan Villar. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch on its way. High in the air out towards shallow right. Jay has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Brett Phillips will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 33.
Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And he lays off for ball 1.
1-1.
8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
First delivery to him on the way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Jay. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Jacob Barnes is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 50.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Looks like he's seeing it pretty good.
Here now the 2-2. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is on the ground to the right side and through. And that is through into right field for a single. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Jake Lamb standing in now. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Goldschmidt aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a throw over to first. Runner's back. And again a throw and late reactions, and they got him.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence no problem, so that wasn't very smart baseball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's lifted the other way out to left. Yelich is after it. He takes the turn and heads for second. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. Stepping into the box, Eduardo Escobar. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And it's 1-1. Runner at second here with one man out. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. And 1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Three and 2 now. The 3-2 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. One out and a runner on second base. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box, Steven Souza. And that misses, ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Can't let your guard down in the box. I don't care how great a hitter you are up there. You have to find a way to stay aggressive within the zone, knowing full well he's probably working around you.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Alex Avila would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Logan.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. His previous meetings with Boone Logan, he's 1 for 4. First offering on its way. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
The 1-0 is taken high above the zone.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
Now the 2-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Braun looking up. And it's gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series. And it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
Here's Echeverria now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. A ball and a strike.
Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. The 1-2. Popped him up. Pena has a play. And that retires the side. Another good inning for the Diamondbacks. It's not just the air conditioning that has these folks fired up. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. In is Christian Yelich. He's the one to start things off with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a 9th inning rally. Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 0-2. Popped him up. Lamb over to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Ryan Braun now. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Now the Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Brad Ziegler answers the call from the dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, two-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you, you're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
Into the box now, Jesus Aguilar, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one. Braun, base runner at first with one out. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. So 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit to batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball one. Back up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. That makes it a 6-2 game.
Hey, D-Row, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Archie Bradley answers the call from the dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Archie Bradley.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the belt, kicks and deals. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. 2 down, runners at first and second. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. The Brewers down to their final strike. Milwaukee, good night.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Arizona Diamondbacks even up this league championship series at one game apiece. Robbie Ray takes home the win. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Final line score for the ball game tonight. For the victorious Diamondbacks, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Brewers, 2 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 49,033. The Diamondbacks thank you for joining us here at Chase Field and remind you to please drive home safely.
Hello, baseball fans. Thanks for joining us on this October morning. Here's what's going on around the league as the postseason rolls on. For Game 2 of the National League Championship Series, Robbie Ray allowed only 1 earned run pitching into the 9th inning, helping the Diamondbacks grab a victory against the Brewers, 6-2. They've now tied the series at 1 going into Game 3. In Game 1 of the ALCS, the Astros put up 16 hits on the day as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 10-5. They now lead the series 1-0 heading into Game 2. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today's postseason recap. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games. Welcome to the show, baseball fans. Here's what's going on in the baseball world on this October morning. For Game 2 of the American League Championship Series, the Houston Astros held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 2-1. They now have a 2-0 series lead heading into Game 3. And that's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow for another postseason recap. Have a great day.